Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Today we're going to be trying to start a new series. We're going to see how the reception goes for this. Something I like to call Adventure Time here in Fallout 4. The idea is to make a Let's Play style spoiler-free series. So nothing that goes with any sort of, continuity. We're not going to go from episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Basically, the idea is that once a week I'll make one of these and we'll go and explore a new location that I've yet to actually explore. Or maybe we'll go discover an undiscovered location simply by heading out into the depths of the unexplored map. Today, though, we're actually going to be going and heading over to Rocky Narrows Park. Reason for that being is that I heard there's some loot there. From a little fairy told me there was loot, and by little fairy I mean a raider that I took his head clean off with a shotgun, and he was also an addict, and he said, hey, go to Rocky Narrows because there's a bunch of drugs there, and I'm like, sweet, I like drugs because I sell them for money. So in the series we will never go to locations that are directly tied to story missions, side missions. We may go to locations that are tied to miscellaneous missions, much like this one, simply a mission that was discovered through a note. So I'm trying to keep it spoiler-free. The only companion we're going to be using is dog meat. I've turned Diamond City Radio off, my favorite radio station, because it does often reveal spoilers from the story, especially depending on how far along you are in the game. So trying to keep this as spoiler-free as I can, but at the same time, I completely understand if some of you are just like, nope, I want to see all these locations for myself within my own time. That's okay. You can walk away right now. I won't be upset. We're going to see how the reception goes for this series. I completely understand you guys. I like to discover these locations for myself, but at the same time, if you're someone who's just like, I'll go there myself eventually, or maybe you may find a location interesting based on what you see in this video and decide to sort of check it out for yourself. Because I kind of get to that point eventually, in the game. Usually it's when I finish up the main story and all the side stuff and the faction stuff where I'm like, okay, I'm going to dig into my strategy guide now, and I'm going to see what some of these locations, have to hold. Just kind of take a look at them, or just start cleansing the map by walking back and forth. Admittedly, I played Fallout 3 for probably 1,000 hours before I ever picked up my strategy guide. I have the Collector's Edition guide, just like I did for Fallout 4. And, I never really touched it till the end, and I started looking for unique weapons and things of that nature. So, like I said, I completely understand if this is too many spoilers for you guys. I've tried to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. So let's go ahead and just start walking. Let's see. We're not too far away. It's actually right up here. This whole area is going to be Rocky Narrows Park. One of the things I had to be careful of when I was like, okay, how are we going to do this? I started picking locations on the edge of the map. Out to the south and way out to the east, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Enemies actually get much more difficult out there. I mean, for those of you guys who haven't seen basically a heat map of the enemy difficulty level or expected level, the further you go south and the edges of the map, the way worse it gets. So be cautious. That's all I can say, is be very careful when you start going in those directions. I'm pretty well geared at level 24 right now. I've got 1 day and 13 hours played. And, yeah, it's pretty rough over there. I mean, we're talking infected blood bugs that will absolutely slaughter you. It doesn't help I'm playing on, I am in fact playing on survival difficulty, so, stim packs work way slower for me than on any of the other difficulties, and it's rough. It's rough. Looks like we got some Yaogwai out there, though. Stunted Yaogwai. This is like a big old chasm. You can imagine somebody back in the day driving their old 4x4 here, headed out to the park to go camping. Bring in their dog with them, gonna play some frisbee. Now it's like, hey, he's just driving up through here trying not to get killed by Yaogwai and stuff. It's crazy. Alright, how are we gonna approach this? It does appear that sort of building area over there is where we need to go. I'm just trying to get an idea as to how many Yaogwai there may or may not be. We might just kind of start picking them off with the sniper rifle here. My new sniper, the Infinibleed as I'm calling it. I thought that was a very clever name. Infinity Blade, Infinibleed, something like that. So, it looks like one Yaogwai. There's a bear in the park. Where is, it's Yogi Bear. I don't see Boo Boo though. Man, I used to love that show when I was a kid. Hey, Boo Boo. What are we gonna do? Okay. It looks like just the one. Oh, wait. Okay, no, we've got two. I'm thinking we'll do some long-range engagement here. Some proper hunting rifle style Yaogwai killing. Because I can guarantee you these things are severely going to destroy us if we get even close to them. Okay, let's go for this one first. Half health, we got 2 times damage there, nice. That's a miss. Sorry, Yogoi. Oh, that was an awful kill cam, but alright, 1 Yogoi down. I don't know where that other one went. He was really roaming around that back area there, and it's like I'd hate to stumble on into the park and then, you know, have him straight up rush us. I mean, we could probably hit him pretty hard with like some of the combat rifles I have and the shotgun. So let's just equip our BAR, as I'm calling it, because it very much looks like the bar. I think right now I'm still running. This one is actually a legendary. Let me take a look real quick. Okay, no, this isn't the legendary one. I've gotten a bunch of legendaries that I pretty much replaced all my normal weapons with. Like the Infinibleed is a legendary that has a bleeding effect. I've got a new shotgun that is a legendary that does bonus, has a bonus critical chance in VATS and also 25% less cost to action points. But the problem with that one, I took the risk on this, was it has an automatic receiver on it, so I need to get the supplies to build like a powerful receiver. I don't care much for the automatic shotguns, and right now I don't have any perks that benefit me for automatic weapons, so like I lose a lot of potential damage, not just in the actual fact that automatic weapons do far less damage and have far less accuracy, but also in the fact that I don't have any perk bonuses going forward. Okay, I can see that Yargwai behind the house now. Stay stealthy, dog meat. Good boy. Good boy, dog meat. I actually really do enjoy dog meat. My brother's been doing a playthrough with nothing but dog meat. He's completely avoided using any other character, which I thought was pretty cool. Which is difficult, because when you meet some of the characters... Okay, here's the drug stash we were talking about. Wow, this is just an insane stash in general. I don't really want to take the fragmentation grenades. I've got enough grenades for the next 25 days. Let's stop getting radiated, dog meat, and finish up this last Yaogwai here. Kind of search the rest of this area. This is a creepy little location. And you know, it's actually fun to turn off the radio sometimes. This game actually has... Oh, we got a trap. This game actually has some fantastic ambient music going on. So, is this a friendly one? Okay. Some of these monkeys legitimately are synced... Oh. Let's quick save. I'm telling you, it's like, I've had ones that totally seemed like they were linked to traps. That's why you can't pick him up. I'm just gonna rifle butt his head off and call that a day. Whew. I've seen them, like, seemingly being linked up to Tesla coils. I don't know if the real thing there is that the Tesla coil was set up through some other... Okay, there's the Yargwai. Some other form of a trap, and I just happened to stumble into it. It's all you, dog meat. Aggro, aggro, aggro. More dots. More dots. Oh, MG. Let's get the lucky shot out. I have a feeling we're gonna need more than the lucky shot. It lost so much damage when I went ahead and had to pick up that one with the automatic receiver. I'm so used to having the semi-automatic. Let's see if we can't burn him. Break out the goop gun. Yeah, dog meat. That's why I love him though, dude. He aggroes so hard, it's awesome. He ate a baby. You terrible, terrible Yaogwai. Just eating a baby, what's wrong with you? I've come to actually be quite the hunter in this game. Especially as, like, someone who requires a lot of healing on survival mode, and the fact that it takes so long. Like, stim packs are great, don't get me wrong. I've got some medical bonuses that I've taken in perks, but the problem is stim packs are wicked expensive. So unless you're like sitting on a stockpile of them all the time, take those. You know, it's rough to to just have stim packs to heal with. So cooking food, like, is a serious benefit in this game. Like, you know, just like in New Vegas, I really did a lot of cooking. That was like kind of my character build in New Vegas. That's a lot of radiation. It really makes a difference. This is like an area of the map I don't think I've quite been to yet. Okay, no, it is. So that's Corvega and Lexington out there. God, this game's so freaking beautiful, man. They just nailed the environments. I actually want to see what's down here, though. When there's that much radiation in one location, there's genuinely an opportunity for there to be awesome stuff. So let's go hazmat. Love the hazmat suit in this game. Super awesome 1940s sci-fi kind of feel to it. Looks like we just got a bunch of ghouls and a landmine. Is that a cryo grenade? Cryo mine? I hear a radio. Okay, just some frag grenades. Oh yeah, we got an expert. Okay, all right. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Got a Nuka-Cola. Let's open this bad boy up. There's a reason I've got master lockpicking, so I can open all of the locks.
Got it.
Okay. Not sure that I would put an expert lock on some fancy basically junk food. This is this guy's junk food thing. There's no drugs here. These dudes were just hooked on sugar bombs. And okay, here's the story I'm thinking of, right? All right. So they're hooked on sugar bombs. They're just like, dude, sugar. One of them turns into a ghoul because they've been spending way too much time next to this radioactive container because sugar bombs. And yeah, you know, that's what they did. They just sugar bombs. Sugar bombs and gumdrops and everything that makes your teeth rot. At least that would mean that they were ghouls with very bad teeth. So, oh, what's this? More sugar bombs. You know, everyone's got their addiction, they say. I guess you could say mine's video games. Those dudes, it was sugar bombs. Some people, it's the lottery, alcohol, gambling. I guess sugar bombs is a pretty decent addiction to have when compared to, you know, hardcore drugs and jet and meth and cocaine. Alright, so we're not going to explore any further. Like I said, I just want to do one location per episode, only once a week, so honestly, it'll probably take us forever to get through these. Not to mention, while I'm playing the game, I'm probably going to be running into a lot of locations myself. There is so much here. I mean, look at this map. Look at this map. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I haven't even gone to most of these locations. I've just kind of walked past them. So much to do and see. Be sure to give me your feedback on the series, guys. What you think of it, if this is something you'd like to continue watching. Again, if you're one of those people out there who just wants to straight up tell me, hey dude, like, no, this is too much spoiler for me. I want to find these locations myself. They mean too much to me. That's okay. You don't have to watch. You know, tons of other Fallout 4 content on the channel. Lots of guides. I'm gonna be doing some weapon builds soon. Kind of helping out some of you guys who are lower level, kind of, you know, make that perfect sniper rifle, that perfect shotgun for your specific level and perk setup. I think there's a lot of value in that, you know, really understanding how that works. And of course, Kato and I are going to be launching our guides very soon. We've got an awesome name for them, and our very first episode is going to be super helpful, making like pie charts and graphs. It's going to be crazy. So if you guys have any questions for me or anything you'd like to let me know down in the comment section below regarding Fallout, of course, as always, feel free. And I will very much see you in the next one.